This is RFP Bench, an AI-assisted platform for managing RFPs and RFIs across the whole procurement process. It's built for two kinds of organization. The first are companies that issue RFPs and RFIs. They create a request, send it out, and manage every response in one place. The second are companies that respond to RFPs, and RFP Bench lets them draw on their existing knowledge, their past answers and supporting documents, to respond faster and more consistently. Let's start on the responder side. This is the dashboard. The first thing you set up is a data workspace, where your company's files and knowledge are ingested and stored. For this walkthrough, a demo workspace is already created, with sample data loaded in. Let's open it. This is the Documents page, where your core data files live. The list shows everything that's already been uploaded and ingested. And notice the files are separated into two groups. RFP answers, meaning previous RFPs you've already responded to, and reference documents that support them. When you upload a file, you choose one of two document types. Select RFP answer if it's an RFP you've already completed, typically a set of question and answer pairs you have on record. Select reference document for anything else: company policies, terms of service, privacy documents, or any background material holding information you expect to be asked for in future RFPs. Both feed the same knowledge base, so your past work and your supporting documents become reusable content. Before a document is processed, you choose how thoroughly the AI should read it. There are three tiers. Basic is fastest, using a lighter model for straightforward files. Standard balances speed and depth. Advanced uses a top-tier model built for complex, messy, or poorly structured documents. The one to reach for when a file is difficult and you need only the most relevant information extracted cleanly. Whichever you choose, the content is pushed into the platform's vector database, ready to be searched and reused. This is the database module. It shows every question and answer pair extracted from your ingested documents. For each pair, you can see exactly where it came from: the source file, the section, and the document type, so every piece of knowledge stays traceable. The stats at the top summarize what's in your knowledge base. In this example, 172 pairs come from previous RFP answers and 78 from reference documents like terms of service. Together, they form a single, searchable record of your organization's approved answers. The Query tool is a chatbot for your knowledge base, a way to ask questions directly against your company's data and get one consolidated answer. Use it whenever you need to find what your organization already knows on a topic. When you submit a question, the platform maps it, searches your vector database, and clusters the most relevant information into a single answer. And it shows its work. Every answer comes with its sources, the exact sections and question and answer pairs it drew from, so you can verify where it came from. Each answer also carries a confidence level. The weaker the match, the lower the confidence. And if it can't find a reliable answer, it tells you plainly that the information isn't in your knowledge base, rather than inventing one. That no hallucination behavior is deliberate. It keeps every answer accountable to a real source. Now to the response side. The external fill module is where you create a project to respond to an incoming RFP. You'd come here whenever you receive a new RFP and need to prepare your answer. You start by entering details about the project and setting the deadline you're working to. You can also set a status, still in draft or ready to go, so your team always knows where the project stands. With the project created, you upload the RFP itself. It often arrives as an Excel sheet from an external source, and this is where you bring it in. RFP Bench also handles the other formats RFPs commonly arrive in: Word documents and Google Docs, breaking each one down into questions the same way. When you add the file, the AI reads the spreadsheet structure and maps the fields for you. It identifies which column holds the questions, which is for your answers, and which holds references. It picks sensible defaults, and if you'd prefer a different mapping, you can adjust it. Once you confirm, every question from the sheet appears here, ready to work on. Then you click Fill with AI. The platform asks which workspace to draw from, here, the One Demo workspace, and starts generating answers, searching your knowledge base by meaning to find the closest approved content for each question. You can already see answers coming back. As answers come in, you stay in control of every one. Click any row to see its sources so you know where the draft came from. If an answer works, approve it, and you won't have to revisit it next time you open this RFP. If it doesn't, edit it or remove it. And if it needs another set of eyes, flag it, add a comment, and assign it to a colleague. They'll get a notification, review it, and resolve it before the RFP can be exported. You'll also see that for some questions, the platform reports that no relevant answer exists rather than inventing one. Every draft carries its confidence level and its sources. This human-in-the-loop review is the point. The AI accelerates the drafting, but people approve and finalize every answer. That covers the responder side. Now the tools for the issuer, the company creating and orchestrating an RFP. They use the RFP Builder and the RFP Manager. The Builder offers 3 ways to start. Build from scratch with full control, drag and drop question types from the panel, choose how respondents answer each one, and edit everything to fit. Import from a document, when you already have a draft and want to continue it inside the platform, or let AI do the first pass. With Start with AI, the platform builds the RFP for you. It asks for 2 things: some context about your company and a description of what this RFP is for. When you generate, the AI interprets those requirements and drafts the full RFP structure. From there, you keep complete control. Add, change, or remove questions, and preview exactly how the RFP will look to a respondent before you publish it. When the RFP is ready, you save and finalize, which brings you to the RFP Manager, where you send the RFP out to recipients. First, add supporting information for the vendors who will respond, context that helps them understand the RFP and how to answer it. Anything that isn't part of the RFP itself but will help respondents, a support contact for instance, goes here. Next, build your recipient list, the people and companies you want to invite. When you send, the platform delivers the RFP to everyone on the list. If a recipient isn't already registered with RFP Bench, they receive an invitation to sign up and complete your RFP inside the platform. And from here, you monitor progress, tracking which companies have opened, worked on, and submitted your RFP, all in one place. RFP Bench also gives you a standardized way to review what comes back, comparing submissions side by side, with automated scoring support to help surface the strongest ones faster, instead of juggling replies across email and spreadsheets. That's the full RFP Bench workflow, from ingesting your knowledge to drafting and reviewing responses to building, sending, and managing RFPs end-to-end.